All right, good morning. I've decided to do this live this morning because it saves on editing time and uploading time. And I figured I would just go live and see who can join me. So nobody's here yet, which is fine because I am fighting with this, um, doing a new granny square, and it's coming out a granny circle. So, yeah. And now I've lost where round four, let's see, that's round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so I should be going up to round 5. So let's just see if I can figure that out. I don't know. I don't even know where to join them. Oh, for goodness sake. All right, right here. Chain 2, half double into this. That's what I'm going to do. And then we're on the last row. And it's still a circle. It looks like a little hat for Fritzy. I'm sure you'd love that. Yeah, I know I should have let you guys know that I was going live. And if not, I will just put this on as a recorded one and call it a day. And then double crochet. Just trying to finish this so I can 2 double crochet, single crochet in the middle of there, chain 4, single crochet. I mean, this one's really super easy. Single crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I've got single crochet in here, and then right into this one is 3 doubles. Okay, trying to make a corner, I think. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I need a bigger hook. I think I might need a bigger hook. This way I wish it would tell me in here. Good morning, Mary. I just decided to go live this morning instead of recording and then editing and everything. So you caught me just kind of hanging out, crocheting, trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing with this. It's going to be the next granny square for Tuesday. And it's quite interesting. So how are you this morning, Mary? I just, yeah, look it's coming in. It looks like a cup holder. That's right. Maybe I'll stretch it and see what happens. How are you doing this morning? Thanks for catching me live. It's so much easier on days like this when I have so much to do to just go ahead and go live. All right, then chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's going to be pretty when I'm done with it, but I'm struggling with it at the moment. So let's just see if I can. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, good morning, everybody. I'm going to do this just for those of you that are watching the replay. Welcome to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. Amigurumi to weaving and anything in between. If you like being creative and crafty, stick around. I think you're going to like it here. We have a lot of fun. So today is the Wednesday edition of Coffee with Kim, and I am live because it's easier than editing. So in case you missed it, last night on our crochet along, I did this with everybody, and the pictures that are up on the Facebook page are absolutely amazing. Again, I got my tail sticking out, but that's all right. I'll fix that later. So everybody did wonderful work. It looks really cool. So that's cool. And then we picked the next square for next week, and it's going to be the trellis. So I'm working on that, trying to get that done. It's actually pretty easy. I'm just having a hard time with the, I think I'm going to have to block it. So that will be that. All right, so I got to take this out because I think I ended this row too soon. Okay, so that's happening. We're just going to, oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it's very comforting to have a spot for the yarn. Hello to your grandson. It's very comforting to have a place for the yarn because when I don't, I just feel like it's everywhere, and that makes me a little crazy. So trying to block this with my fingers to see if I can even make it into a square. Of course, if my fingers would work good, that would be a lot better, but that's fine. That is fine. Let's do it this way. I may pull it out and start over like I do. Oh, well, it's getting a little more squarey. Yeah, I'm sure. I need to do that for everything, right? Like when I'm doing a new craft or something, I'll see something. I'm like, ooh, that's pretty cool. So actually, do you watch Cinnamon Stitches ever? She has a channel, and she actually inspired me the other day. And I'm going to share one of the crafts that she did. She takes scrap glass that she finds at thrift stores. Yeah, cool. So you saw the one with the flowers where she took the glass and put it together and made flowers. Mine are drying right now. So they came out pretty cool. Not, I mean, for my first try, pretty cool. So I might actually, what I did was I made sure I could match at least a pair of them. So I wanted 2 matching plates to 2 matching centers and this and that. So what I want to do is go out again today and just try to find a little bit more, put a couple more. Let me grab it. I'll show you. I'll show you how one of them came out. Now the epoxy is still drying, but okay, so there it is. So there's a plate and then a blue bowl and then a candle holder that actually you can see it if I turn it to the side, it looks like a flower. And then I put a bead in the middle. And then I had these posts that I knew I saved for some reason. Yeah, so it came out pretty cool. Like I said, the epoxy's still drying. I was a little messy with the epoxy. I think for my next one, now that I have a little bit of experience with it, I'll know what to do. But isn't that neat? I love the idea and how pretty it's going to be in the flower boxes. Love it. So there's that one. And I've got total of 3 of these bowls and 3 of these matching plates and 3 of these. The only thing that is not exactly the same on them are the back jars. So yeah, this was fun. I need to get more of the clear epoxy so I can do more of these, but these are really fun. And I think my sister will love one. So I will make 1 or 2 to go in front of each one of our campers. Oh, yeah, wine glasses. That's perfect. But yeah, so there's that. That's a fun project and super simple, right? Sitting it down here so I don't ruin it or drop it. So good morning, Margaret. I just decided to hop on and do it live instead of recording because it's just easier, especially with all the stuff I got going on this morning. So I'm actually working on the next granny square that we have planned for next week. And as you can see by this, I've already frogged it out once. Yeah, me too. I like them better as well. Did you just see what I was showing, Mary? Let me see. Did you see the flower, or should I pick it up and show you again? I want to make sure you see it. I just want to make sure. So now it's telling me that there's no people here, but I have 2 thumbs up. Isn't that weird? I don't know. I never know how many people are here. So I actually slept until almost 7 this morning. That is unheard of. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Oh my goodness. All right, are you 2 ready? I have to show you this. I can't. I have to show you this. You ready? Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Look at his little face. I mean, the character on him for only 2.5 months is just, it's crazy. I mean, I know I'm a little biased because he's my grandson, but oh my goodness, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. He is, I can't stand it. His personality. And I think it's also because of how my daughter interacts with him. You know what I mean? And oh, he is something. So that was a frozen teething ring. He's not teething just yet, but I think he liked the different, because he's only had bottles with formula or, you know, breastfeeding. So that's a totally different feeling on his mouth and face. I can't. I've watched that movie about 150 times. And I will watch it about 150 more. So anyway, Margaret, let me just show you. I want to make sure you see this. So I don't know if you watch Cinnamon Stitches, but she found a lady that did a craft making flowers out of old glassware. And of course, you know me, that was right up my alley. So I ran right out to the thrift store and I found some of these and I made flowers for my flower pots. So kind of fun. I do have to get more clear silicone. Set that down gently. And yeah, it's pretty fun. And it's super easy. I mean, you just put the silicone, stick it on there and wait overnight and it's good to go. She used PVC pipes, I think, for the holding of the thing for the back. But I used what I had, so I spent minimal. I mean, I've got enough to make 3, 4, 5. I think I have 5 or 6 flowers on the counter drying. But it was all kind of items, you know, that either cost 50 cents or I had here. So there's one that I actually have. It's kind of bigger. I don't have a plate for the bottom yet. So it's actually a vase that I got flowers in a long time ago. I don't get flowers anymore, but anyway. And then like a candy dish. And then I got something in the center of it. So I just need a plate for the back. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm so glad you guys are here hanging out. I just, like I said, sometimes in the morning to record and edit and all of that stuff just takes a lot. Yeah, it is fun. Maybe I will, would it be okay? Mary, I'm asking your opinion because I know that Cinnamon Stitches did it. Do you think if I actually did a craft along where we made one of those, it would be cool? Or would I be stealing her idea? I don't want to steal her idea. I don't think she actually showed us step by step how to make it. She just showed her finished. Let me know what you think on that. Because I don't want to be that person, you know. So here's how far. Margaret, did you get a chance to make the granny square from last night yet? Take this off. I'm going to go with a bigger hook on this one. I'm going to go with a 6.5. Let's see if that makes it a little more drapey. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that I know how to read these patterns, I'm loving this book. Oh, we only want 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what else do I have? Oh, so I started to pick some flowers and press them to make cards and pictures and stuff. And here's what I got so far. So honeysuckle does not keep its color when you dry it and press it. So this was a light pink. It's actually turned itself into a brown. So I don't like that. Oh no, Margaret. Well, we'll finish this and then do something else. I'm so sorry. I thought you were. I don't want to do stuff like that that you're not into. We'll work on that. Let me know what you would like to do as a crochet along or as a craft along. Anything, you name it. You want to do quilling, you want to do dried flowers, whatever you want to do. We don't always have to do the square. That's kind of what my craft alongs were actually originally supposed to be, was a little bit of everything. So you let me know what you like. Okay, so on with my pressed flowers. So I pressed white lilacs. Well, I know it's, yeah, but I really would like to do other stuff. So instead of just doing squares, I would love to mix in other stuff as well. So, okay. Right, that's, okay, that's what I thought. I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm stealing her idea, but she didn't give a whole step by step. And I would like to, because it's really fun and easy, and that could totally be one of our craft alongs. So, all right, so back to the dried flowers. Now, also a thought is some of these I pressed between 2 bricks, and I'm wondering if maybe it took on the color of the brick. Okay. So these are white lilacs, and they turned brown, only with a little bit of white up here. So I don't love that. Now these have been pressed and drying for about 2 weeks. So here is a pretty purple flower. I think it was the tip of a purple lilac. So that worked out okay. So that's usable. And then the actual leaves, that's working good. So all in all, this one press, I mean, I could take this off and use it. That would be perfect. So that I can do. I'm going to set the ones I'm saving over here. And then this leaf, I mean, this leaf came out absolutely perfect. Okay, so that's what I'm salvaging because I don't like how this came out. It's just too brown. It's one thing to dry the flowers and have them look dried. Okay, good. So I like that I have 2 different leaves. One's from the lilac, one's from the honeysuckle. So those are perfect. I got a few. Oh, that one actually came out all right. That honeysuckle looks white. I'll take white. I just don't want brown. And I'll take that. All right, so that's what I salvaged from this. So what I did was I laid it in a paper towel, folded over the paper towel, and put it between 2 bricks. Let's see what the next ones are going to reveal. Again, folded over paper towel. Okay, so in here, these leaves came out really perfect. That's pretty much what's in this one is the leaves. So that's awesome. Those are all usable. Now for this one, I put together 2 cards, like to make cards, and I pressed them. They're not completely stuck to the cards, but I can cover it and I can make a greeting card out of that. This one I don't like, it got all brown, so I'm going to take that off. And I'll just use this as a pressing board. Oh, I wonder. That's a great idea. I'll have to do some research on drying flowers, because what I'm doing here is I'm just drying them like I used to when I was a kid. I'd go out in the fields and pick the flowers and just dry them. This one has dried perfectly. Can you see that? Is it going to focus? It's absolutely perfect shaped. It actually almost looks like a butterfly. So save that. Of course, on your computer is where you should store all your dried flowers. This came out perfect. Let's show you the other side. So it's azaleas, rhododendron, and lilac, and honeysuckle is pretty much what I have. These are cool. Here, I'm going to put it the background of the card so you can see it. That came out really pretty. And this one came out all right. All right. So I got a few that I could use from this. This one's blue. Oh, that won't work. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Got more of the leaves. All right, and that's it. So out of that, I got enough to make a picture, I think, or a card. So, I mean, it's as simple as getting a clean cardstock and arranging them, or I can add them to a card I already have. Yeah, I don't know if you were watching. I think it was Saturday Live Coffee with Kim. My sister Linda actually came in the camper and showed one of the pictures I had made her, and she loves it. Huawei, how are you? Good morning. Welcome. I just decided to do a live today because it's just easier than recording and editing and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, so my dried flowers, I just want to see if I can go ahead. I mean, it could make a really pretty picture. I like to go into magazines and cut out, like if there's a picture with a vase on it, then I will actually take the vase as the background and put the flowers on top of it. So really fun to do that. So yeah, we got a pretty good haul. Let's see here. I think this would make a really pretty design. I don't know if I can do it without, can you see it? Nope. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and arrange that into a picture and see what I come up with. How fun is that? Huawei, how are you doing? So is everybody looking out for 90 degrees today? Holy moly, are you kidding me? We go from 50 to 90. Well, thank you. Oh, yeah. That's my yarn stash, but I do use it. I use it, so I don't feel too bad. To the moon, Alice. Honeymooners, right? To the moon, Alice. So I know it's a small group of us here right now, but I do. Oh, all right. Good morning, Christina. So I got a message, a private message on Facebook And I'd like to address it just because I feel terrible about it and I didn't realize what I was doing. And so I want to apologize. I told you guys a while back that I went through the McDonald's drive-thru and that it was a game that my daughter and I used to play, that the longer we wait in the drive-thru, the smaller the breakdown of the money is. Wow. So anyway, so the message that I got was this woman was upset with me because she felt that me breaking down the money, in case you guys don't know what it is say my order was $11.26. Okay. I would start with a 10, a 1, a quarter, and a penny, $11.26. Well, the longer I waited in line, it was a game my daughter and I used to play. I would have her break down the money into smaller things. So instead of a quarter, she would give me 2 dimes and a nickel. And then the dollar would be broken down into 4 quarters. So it was kind of helping my daughter, break down money. She was little, kind of helping her learn that. And plus it was a fun thing for us to do. It made her giggle and this and that. Well, the woman in the message on Facebook actually told me that it was cruel and that if I was waiting long in the line at a drive-thru, they were probably having a bad day anyway, and I was making it worse by having them count that much change. I never thought of it that way, and I apologize. The story I told most recently was the woman at the McDonald's drive-thru, or the girl at the McDonald's drive-thru. She was having a tough day, and I was actually going to do the change game, and then I realized what kind of a day she was having, so I didn't do it. And then I went back a couple hours later and she was still there, and I left her a little random crochet kindness. And she said I made her day and this and that. So my point being, I didn't realize that that could be perceived as cruel. From years of doing the drive-thru, I knew that when people paid with smaller bills, it's great because that way I had... Thank you, Mary. Because that way, when someone gave me change or small bills, it meant I had to call the manager less during rush hours to get change. So I don't know. I just didn't think of it as cruel, but I kind of can see her side of the story. And now I feel bad. So I just wanted to say, I never thought of it as cruel, and I am sorry, and I won't do that anymore. I will give exact change, but I will not break it down that far anymore. Unless there's a sign on the window that says they need small bills, then I will do it. But so I just wanted to say that out loud. I did respond to her and I said, I absolutely respect your opinion and I'm really sorry. I never saw it that way. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there that I'm super sorry for anybody that has ever worked fast food that I did the change game with. I never shortchanged anybody. I just small changed. So there's that. I wanted to get that out of the way. I actually got that message at like 3 or 4 this morning. Yes, I was up. Much to Fritzy's dismay. But so, yeah, I never thought of it that way. I just thought of it, you're in a drive-thru and you're paying. It's not like I didn't give them the right amount of money. So I'm not going to justify it anymore. I'm just going to say I am sorry for misreading my game. So onward and upward. Let's look at this. So I know it's 90 degrees, but I want to show you guys one more fuzzy thing that I'm making. Hold on. Ooh, I'm stretching. Okay. So I'm playing with the Addy and some yarn that I found at the Salvation Army. So I'm making this blanket. Now, I don't know if you can... we've all had jobs that we've had just because we had to have them. I get it. So yeah, so I will not do that anymore. I never thought of it that way, and I do apologize for not thinking of it that way. So anyway, I'm not looking for you guys to justify what I did or anything. I'm just saying I'm sorry. I thought it was a fun story. It was a fun thing for my daughter and I to do in the car together, and I won't do it anymore. So back to what I'm doing on the Addy. So as you guys know, I went to the Salvation Army and I found this fluffy puffy yarn. Okay. So there were 2 big balls of it, and I did 2 panels of 225. So soft. It's mohair and acrylic. So I've got that. Now I'm thinking I don't have enough left to do 2 more 44 needle panels, but I do have enough left to do the small Addy 224, 25 rows. So I actually decided to turn it the other way. This is inside out and this is right side out. So I have the texture difference. So the blanket is going to be a stroller blanket, and on each side of this fuzzy one is going to be the non-fuzzy one. So I think it's going to be cute. She said I'm cute. I think it's going to be cute, and I think it'll be a nice little stroller blanket for my niece. And what did it cost me? Oh, like, I don't know, a nickel and some time, you know. So I'm learning the mattress stitch. I never quite knew what that was. Thank you, Christina. And it's so soft. It's so soft. Right? Nice and soft in the stroller. So I don't know what I'm going to do here yet, but I think it's going to be really nice. And it's going to be perfect for the stroller because it's not wide enough for, because I don't want to order more, right? I want to use just what I have. So I think I have one more bunch of this over there, enough to make one more strip of this. So what I'll do is, I think these will be the outside, and then I'll put these 2 together on the inside and put this other one on the outside, right? I hope I have enough to do just one more. Come on, man, just one more. If not, I'll just do this one in the middle. I mean, is this wide enough? This is wide enough for a stroller blanket, right? I think it is. I believe it's wide enough right now for a stroller blanket. So if I don't have enough to make another, where did that go? There it is. Pink yarn with a purple Addy yarn chain. That's exactly what it is. I play it all the time. I'm cranking, and I'm looking down. I'm like, do I have enough to finish these rows? And sometimes, by the way, I got a Centro in the mail. Here's what happened. I was doing a giveaway for Mother's Day, and I ordered a Centro from, I want to say it was from Temu, whatever that site is. So I got a Centro from there. No drop stitches at all. None at all with this. The Addy absolutely loved this yarn. I thought for sure I was going to have a nightmare with it, and it absolutely loves this yarn. Not one pull, not one drop stitch, nothing. So I was really, really happy with it. And the reason I'm really happy with it is if you look up there, I've got 4 more skeins of this. So shark. So yeah. So not only did I do have enough. Look at this. I knew it. So I do have enough. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Morning, sunshine. I decided to do a live today. And you know what? A lot of times when you guys are watching the replay, it almost sounds like I didn't catch you, so I'm watching the replay. So I don't know. If you guys don't mind, I'll just kind of pop on live when I can instead of recording. Come here, honey. Come Oh, come here. Come here. Everybody wants to see you. Everybody wants to see you. Oh, I love you too. Oh, I love you most as much as I do. Good morning, everybody. Surprise. Oh, you mean, do you mean the Centro? I haven't used it yet. So, hello, Linda. How are you feeling? Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Everybody, little Fritzl Bitzel. Yeah, I like it too. It's easier for me than just talking to myself. Oh, yeah, he can. Yeah, he is definitely Mr. Kiss You from across the room, isn't it? But he's a good boy. There's my Fritza Bits. Fritza Bitzel. Boop, 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 boop. He doesn't like it up here in the light. He just got me right on the nose. So, Christina, I haven't used the Centro yet. To be honest, I have my Addy set up. I don't know if you remember, about a month ago, I went to the flea market and I found a table and I cut a hole in it and I custom designed it for the Addy. So, all right. Yeah, well, actually, Lynn, I'm going to camp Thursday to Monday. So I'll be up there a little early. But I haven't used the Centro yet. So here's what happened. I was doing a giveaway for Mother's Day, and I ordered it from 2 different places. And I forgot I ordered it from 2 different places. So now I have one. I might just leave it in the box and do a giveaway again at some point, because I'm really happy with the Addy. So I don't really need another one. You know, so I'd love to pay it forward and give somebody that doesn't have one. So, I mean, I love these knitting machines. I absolutely love them. As you can tell, I can crank something out. This blanket has cost me about, or has taken me about 20 minutes total so far. And I'm 3/4 of the way done with it. So the slow part for me with this blanket is the mattress stitched together. You don't have one either? Yeah, so so I was thinking I'm going to keep it in the box underneath the table where I have my Addy set up, and I'm going to probably do a giveaway at some point. Yeah, so I think that's what I'll do. I was going to take it out and do a comparison, but if I love the one I have, why bother? You know, that's like when I go to a Mexican restaurant. I know my favorite dish, so I don't order something else because I know I want the other one. So that's how I'm going to go with. I have 2 different size Addies. I have the bigger one and the smaller one, and I like it just the way it is. So I'm going to go ahead and do a giveaway with that. Trying to think when I can do it. When would be a good time, but I'll think of something good. Someone will get lucky. Yeah, maybe I'll do that because I haven't given away the May mug of the month yet. So maybe I'll do that instead of a mug, you know. Oh, no. Oh, Margaret, that's annoying. That's one thing. I mean, you can live in pretty areas, but when the bridge do both, I could do both. Karen, you have one of my mugs, don't you? I think you do. So this is so weird. It's telling me that nobody's on live with me, but I have 7 thumbs up. No, you don't have one of my mugs? Stop it right now. Huh. I thought all of you guys had it. I'll have to do that. I have an Alexa in the camper. Beautiful. Oh, that's right. You were going in the camper with them, right? Hi, Melissa. I decided to do a live this morning instead of recording. I might actually just pop on live. I'm here every morning. I might just go ahead and do live as many mornings as I can. It's just easier for me than editing and all that stuff. So yeah, you're going in the camper. That's fun. We had such a blast this weekend at camp, as you guys saw from Live with Kim. Yeah, so so you guys, Lynn that's on here now is the one that showed you the picture that I made out of the dried flowers. So we got so much going on. So those of you that are just popping in, this is going to be from this book. This is going to be the Granny Square that we're doing next Tuesday. So it's going to be funny because I'm going to be at the library. Nice. Okay. She's done to, I'm sure she is. So next Tuesday is my first crochet club at the library from 4 to 5. And then I will come home and I will do the crochet along from 7 to 8. So it's going to be a busy day, but it's fun. I love it. I'm excited for it. That's what retirement's all about, right? Doing the stuff you have wanted to do, right? For all this time, and you couldn't because work was in the way. So Margaret, I can't imagine how beautiful your pictures are going to be. Anything you want to share with us would be so wonderful. It would just be so beautiful, I'm sure. I'm determined to try to work on this stupid thing. That might be a little bit bigger. Oh, fun, Christina. Yes. So here it is. My tail's not tucked. We had a good time last night. I went a little fast. I got to learn to slow down. So, and by the way, Karen, yours looked beautiful. So I'm going to yell at you and tell you not to call it fugly because it is not. Absolutely beautiful. Yours came out better than mine did. So don't even start with that. Yeah, I would love to see all the stuff everybody does. It's almost like our own little Pinterest. Show us what you're working on so I can learn. You know? And I do have to apologize. I didn't, well, yeah, so did I have lots of mistakes. Awesome. Yeah, I would love to see the pictures. So the funny thing is this square that we picked also has crochet together. Has crochet 4 together. But I think it'll be pretty. I've already pulled it out once, Karen. It's just what you do when you're learning. It's something new. And it's just what you do. So my cowboy boots should be here today. I'm really excited. I'll be stomping around the house doing cleaning in cowboy boots. I, of course, can't remember any of the 7 or 8 dances that we learned the other day. There were so many. I'm going to close that door. It makes it dark. That brightens it up a little bit. Let's see. What am I doing? How about this? There we go. Now I'm not sitting in the dark. I've already got the air conditioning blasting on here today. For those of you that missed the baby video, I'll just show you one more time. Hold on. There he is. Sorry, just one more baby fix and then I'm finished. Oh, I will. I'll be boot scoot and boogie while I scrub a dub. That's what I'll be doing. So no, my line dance nights are going to be Monday nights, but not this coming Monday because it's the holiday. I could go other nights because, let me look at the schedule. That's a good idea. I could actually go to a different one. So let's see. Monday is the close one. Tuesday, I mean, they're so far. Thank you, Christine. Yeah, I can't stop watching that video. But I mean, I could do Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Yeah, Huawei, that's my grandson. So he is something sweet, let me tell you. And like I said, for a baby that age to have such a personality. So, oh, by the way, Lynn, if you're still here, this is what I'm working on for your new grandchild. Everybody, my niece is Lynn's daughter. Good morning, JB's Crochet. How are you? So this is going to be for my sister who's on here, her new granddaughter. So don't tell. It's going to be a surprise. So that... Wait a minute, Margaret, I missed it. Oh, Christine, crochet for 13 years. Such a cool stuff. Look up a pattern called It's Shawl Good. I've made 5 of them. Oh. Yeah, Lynn, I think she'll like it. Ooh. Michaela? Michaela? I don't know. Amber, wait. Who? Okay, so JB's, you are Amber. I'm really bad with names, guys. So please don't think I don't care. I'm just, you'd think after 25 years in sales, I would have a brain that retains names. I do not. I have a brain that retains nothing. Oh, Margaret, I would love that. All right, I got to write that down. It's Shawl Good. Just like my pond shawl. It's fun to play on names. I was really trying to make this into a shawl pattern. Because if you look at it folded in half, look at how pretty it is as a triangle. I think that would make such a pretty shawl. But I got lost so many times, so I had to stop or lose my mind. It was one of the two. So I stopped short of that. I went out yesterday and I checked all my planters. I think a shower curtain. Yeah, make another shower. Yeah, that's actually what I'm considering because the shawl might be tough. But I'm going to keep trying, Margaret. I think it would really make a pretty shawl. But I went out yesterday and looked at all my plants and they're all, everything, all my hanging baskets, they're all coming up. So I think it's going to be just a week or two until they're high enough for me to put out on the hooks. So yeah, Huawei, if you look at some of my lives from the camper, you'll see my shower curtain in the background. So I'm actually thinking of crocheting curtains to hang outside, but I would need, what would you got? Would you think cotton or would you think acrylic for hanging it outside? I know cotton gets wet and dry better, so maybe cotton. Yeah. Yeah, so nighttime is not cold anymore, so it's still hot enough for them. I don't even close the door of the greenhouse anymore. I just leave it go. Oh, hemp might work. That's a great idea. More rain, and it's 38 right now. Wow. Alexa, what's tomorrow's weather?
Tomorrow, there will be thunderstorms, with a high of 85 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 54 degrees.
So we've got 90 today and 85 tomorrow. So my daughter called me and she's like, if it gets too hot, can I come over? I'm like, absolutely. Yeah, welcome to Colorado. If you guys could pop a link to that shawl, that would be awesome. If you could pop it in there, I don't know if it'll let you. Christina, I don't know if it'll let you if you're not a moderator. Do you want me to make you a moderator so you could put up a link? Oh, wow. So Margaret, I've been trying to do some clematis here and I can't get it to, because it climbs. I wanted it to climb up my deck so that, you know, I have like purple clematis on there, but it won't, for some reason, it just will not take in the soil. I can grow almost everything else, but I can't. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. So the river, now those of you that might not know, I think you all do, but just in case, I have the river as my backyard. I've got about 50 feet and then the river. Oh, no, no worries, Margaret. No worries at all. Christina, let me know if you want me to put you as a moderator so that you can put up a link or if you don't want to deal with it. So I walked out to the river. Now, Fritzy knows I will say, do you want to go to the river? And he runs down and he can wade in the water because I have an area when the river is at its normal height. I have an area of about 20 feet where he can walk out and it's only like up to here on him. So yesterday I said, you want to go to the river? And he goes down and they had let it out. So the river's so low right now. They must have opened the dams. And after those buffer of, you know, low, it gets really mucky and muddy. And he went right into the mud. And I was like, oh. So I had to pick him up. He and I both now, because I had to go get him. Because once he gets there, he just stands like, Ma. So I went out, I scooped him up. We're both covered in mud. And I hosed us off on the back deck. So, okay. Hello, Becky. How are you? Well, that's good to know. And that would explain exactly why they're not working. Because where I was putting it is full sun from like 11 a.m. all the way till sunset. All right, so if I make you a moderator, you would be able to go, because you said you just looked up that, there we go. I added you as, there you go. So I added you as a moderator. So if you go to where you said you just looked up, if you're on the same device, you can copy and paste that address right into here. Good morning, Karen. Welcome. I know it's a surprise. I just felt like doing live this morning instead of recording, because as you can tell, when I do the recordings, I do them shorter because it's really difficult to keep a conversation going with myself. I mean, I do it, don't get me wrong, but it's still a lot more fun with you guys here. Also, for those of you that aren't and don't know, I will put the link up to become a member if you'd like to become a member. I haven't done anything yet as far as members only, but we're getting to the point where I have enough members where I will start. Here is my become a member. So if you would like to, there we go. There's that. That would be fun. So I'm thinking, yeah, we'll think of something that's members only once a week. And maybe Sunday mornings from the camper could be members only. That would be fun. Kirshner sent me a catalog. Oh, no. Yeah, well, you're welcome, Christina. Beck, I throw them out right at the dumpster. So I have to go past the dumpster to get to my house and to the mailbox. So I will go through the Mary Maxim magazine and the Hirschners, and I will chuck them away because I know better. I absolutely, I know better. I also do that with, what's it called? Duncraft. So Duncraft is the only place I will order my bird feeders from. because they're a little bit more expensive, but they last forever. I have Duncraft bird feeders that I've had for 25 years. So I know that they're a weakness. So I know when I'm not allowing myself to go shopping, I don't allow those magazines in the house. Yep. See, now I know I threw mine out yesterday. Now I want to go look. 11 thumbs. I know. Yay. Thank you. Yeah. So that's true. That is so true. And you know what I'm doing is I'm fighting myself for going back to that Salvation Army because I know there's more cool yarn there. And it's like $1 a skein, no matter what size it is, no matter what kind it is, because they don't know. They don't know they're giving me alpaca for $1. You know what I mean? Yeah, me too. Well, now this stuff wasn't, but now anything that I'm buying now, Becky, I've got a rule. It's got to be either I've started a project with something and I need more of it, that I'll give myself. I will order. But if not, it's got to be stuff that I've never touched, I would never buy because it's too expensive, or I've never seen it before. So I do a lot of Goodwill shopping, and my Goodwill and that one Salvation Army have great selection. I just almost want to just go buy it all from that Salvation Army and see what I come up with. My Goodwill, it's hit or miss. I mean, sometimes I'll go in there and there'll be 50 skeins of it, and I'm like, very excited. And sometimes I'll go in and there'll be nothing. So it's a hit or miss. Or there might be another yarn addict in my area. Yeah, so the Salvation Armies and the Goodwills, I started. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. Can you see this right here? This is that yarn where you tuck it in. You just do it with your hands. So I started a little blanket with that. But then I know I can finish it. It's easy. So yeah, it might have something to do with the area because I have 4 of them near me. And 2 of them, you get the best stuff. I'm talking, holy moly, you're like, why are these people getting rid of this stuff? And then the others are kind of like, eh. So I think it just, thank you so much. I really believe that it has to do with the area that they're in. I know that they might move this stuff around if one's, I don't know. So here's my theory, at least with the ones around me. There are bins in the back. So if people come and put their stuff in the bins in the back outside, I think the trucks come and empty that and disperse it to all the other Salvation Armies. But if you bring it into the building and give it to the employees at that location, I think they keep the items there. That's just my theory. I've actually seen a couple of things that I've donated at a certain location, displayed at a certain location. So I kind of think, So that's that. So let me see. Tonight or today at 3 o'clock is the book club. We are going to discuss both of the house-made books. I just pre-ordered the 3rd one, by the way. There's one coming out. And then I'd like to decide what book we're going to read for June. So we can go ahead and talk about that. And we're going to go through a quilling book. Because even if you don't do quilling, it's so beautiful. The pictures in here are just so beautiful. So I've got 2 quilling books that we can look through today during book club. Like I said, it's not your ordinary book club. I'll pull down some paper and maybe do a couple of them. I mean, they're just so neat. So we'll be going through all that. So, all right, you guys, I've been on for about an hour, so I don't want to overdo. I don't even know who's doing lives, so I don't want to step on anybody's toes. You see, so I do go a lot. I go to Goodwill and or Salvation Army a few times a week because I know that they stock their shelves daily and I don't want to miss the good stuff because I need more stuff in this room, apparently. All right, you guys, I'm going to run so I can get my housework done and then be ready for live at 3. So have a great day. Thank you so much for popping on here unannounced. I just figured what the heck. So I might do it again tomorrow and the next day. I just feel it's easier than editing and putting it up that way. So thank you all so much for joining me this morning. Thanks for starting your Wednesday. Remember, everybody, be happy, be kind, and be creative. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you this afternoon, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.